We have a News 4 update. The Ozark-Dale County Library has made a decision on how to define sexually explicit and inappropriate materials for children's library books. In order to get state funding, libraries have to be in compliance with Governor Kay Ivey's recommendations about children's content. The board met to do exactly that. They decided to implement the definitions made by the Department of Justice and Alabama of what is sexually explicit and inappropriate for minors. The next step is to go through its children's section and figure out what books need to be moved to another section.
I don't believe we have anything sexually explicit or inappropriate for minors on our shelves. But I've not read every book in the building, so we need to make sure that we are compliant.
A detailed version of the definitions can be found at the Ozark-Dale County Library.